matchup in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And
he won't even.
Up to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Cards,
I like you,
really well in that win
and I want you.
Miami.
And we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Look at this Arizona defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Be letting them offensive linemen just pancake anybody, bro.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs
Dude look old.
told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man.
Man is dead.
A week ago, they got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Moore, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have the
Thanks a lot, man.
Take over at the 24.
Thanks a lot, man.
As that ball got away from him,
my God.
the team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over.
What?
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
But you hurt your wrist?
Teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride him maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Bro, why you not blocking him, man?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Fights through him. And some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. It's Brooks. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The Cardinals hit 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Cody.
Block, bro.
The Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing on 1st down. Cody. And that's incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit currently 7th in the NFL.
Catch the ball, bro.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Luke Musgrave, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Dance on him, Luke. Dance on him, Luke. Dance on him, Luke.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Here's Pacheco once again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Now Mahomes.
Yeah, there we go, Murph. There we go, Murph.
Turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there.
That was a thing of beauty right there.
Throwing it, a rookie catching it and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now?
A thing of beauty.
To see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen.
They released some new players today. Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field
Oh, who they got coming?
this one away.
That'll fit your theme team.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Nobody.
So we will start here at the 25.
Mm-hmm.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you
okay.
as a defense,
The players get a boost or something in theme
we
team?
don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man and he hits
What
it down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
The pursuit is so terrible on this game.
43 yards. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Get him!
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Wiggles free. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Either gonna hold on to it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Cody. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good, strong throwing catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Cody. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown.
That was your man, wasn't it?
And they're able to add on to their advantage.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there.
Why he didn't run a streak, though? Why he run?
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Plays right there to be made. Y'all just not making them, dog.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's got room. Down the side.
My goodness. My goodness, Campbell. My goodness, Tyson Campbell.
18 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He went over 100 yards a week ago, and with that run, he does it again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the more the production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. A run by Pacheco on second down. And maybe a measure of
Dexter?
his way in this one, but this time they get him behind
What'd you
the
say?
line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nah.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.
I've been hearing mixed reviews.
So first and second down went the wrong direction.
Which one was that?
Try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout.
Oh no! The dancing, the disco one. I mean, no, that was garbage.
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out.
The last one.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here.
Oh, Mitchie?
Though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Yes, sir.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
none.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Looking to throw. Cody. And it is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Snap the ball!
A final shot before break. Cody. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's gonna be
dang, bro. You standing there 3-4 seconds. Have some urgency about yourself.
2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
And they wrong for ruling dude in bounds right there.
For the 3rd quarter. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. Escapes the defender. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Which one? Oh.
To go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Matty!
With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a
hard, ain't that, man?
I would agree totally. No more.
That boy got the Chicago ones on him, man.
Stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Ooh, that'll be hard.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
They should just put shoes in. It don't even matter what the team, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have some team joints, but just put some regular colorways in there. Yeah, they do that like that. Oh, yeah.
Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side.
There you go, Dexter.
Score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got much more than he is on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do.
Dang, you didn't catch a pick all last year, Peppo?
The equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody.
Oh, that would have been a good catch.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To throw on third down, Cody. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Cody. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Cody.
Oh, my God, Cody.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Yeah, it's your fault, nigga.
Conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play.
Tapping on your chest.
You go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Get him in there. Oh.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the one. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up at touchdown. Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Cody.
I should have. That's my fault.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't.
Oh man, shut up.
But boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quentin Johnston from a yard out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I don't think so.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
Run right into the block.
2 more possessions.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. A handoff now for Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
Get that sack, boy!
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Get him! Oh! They won't let me get no sacks!
Possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. In a double coverage,
you go, Lawson.
Intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel
He
like
got 120 yards on 18 carries. Goodness
gracious. In order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Good tackle.
Scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run with Pacheco.
Oh, nice stuff, Carter.
Maybe a yard up to the 43.
3rd and 5.
What's up, Chan?
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh.
And he's going to be intercepted.
That was supposed to be mine anyway.
And the Cards are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them...
You playing your game.
They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Pacheco headed right.
Don't hit him forward, bro.
Here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Oh my God, why did y'all move so fast?
To show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we...
Yes, the Long's been balling the start of this season.
That was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down.
Somebody got to get off a block, man.
134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now a run with Pacheco.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cardinals are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose.
That's why some of them old-looking dudes on here, it'd be the referee face. And they be putting them old-looking dudes on the players that's getting generated in the draft, cause they be the referees and stuff like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had,
I'm in the game.
Have one go in the wrong direction.
Probably getting off once it's over.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes into regulation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Cody. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cody. Out to the left here, the read. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Back to throw. Cody.
Open man, he's got Reed.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Cody.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. He certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Pacheco. And running with power here.
The pursuit angles are just so bad.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, my goodness.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Targeting one, he's got him on the crossing pattern. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock's
triangle do not be
47
working,
seconds to go in the 4th. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One final try for Mahomes. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a win here.
Good game, bro.
Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made this.